That's concerning. That's slightly concerning. This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have safe experience while playing this game. For content warning, please visit. How bad is this game? And you consent to your exposure to highly disturbing content? Is it really that bad? Is it actually that bad? I had to say it twice. Oh, jeez. Now I'm concerned. Good morning, afternoon, wherever the heck you are. I'm DrPsychotic, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm sure everybody watching this right now has heard of this game. Me, personally, I've kept myself generally spoiler-free. Generally spoiler-free, but I heard it has some dark themes to it. I don't know how dark. That intro actually concerns me slightly, but let's just go into it. It was free. Enter my name. Psycho. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself. Maybe she wants to draw. That girl! Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today? You never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would sleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Oversleep more and more frequently, I get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and stand idle. I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk to let Sayori catch up to me. Hi! Hi! I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you see, that's like something we're about to ignoring me. That's mean, Psycho. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you do wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. That is so true. Whatever I say, Sayori. We cross the road together, make our way to school. That intro still has me slightly disturbed. As we draw near, streets become insanely speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Psycho, have you ever decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already I'm not really interested in joining clubs. You know what? I should probably mention that. I've never played a game like this before. Like, anything in this theme. The closest I've gotten to something like this is, like, I mean, the actual theme that's showing right now is, like, Persona 5. I don't usually play many JRPGs at all, nonetheless. What this is. From what I've heard. Anyways. If I'm not interested in joining any clubs, I haven't seen anyone looking to get either. Eh, that's not true. You told me you want to join club this year. I did? Did I? I don't recall joining clubs. I'm sure it's not possible that I did in one of your many conversations where I dismeaningly go along with whatever she's going on about. Yeah, those conversations are the worst. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content with just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Totally. Yep, I can agree to that. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or anything. Skills like before socialize, yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, socializing. Socializing is not something I know. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know how happy you'd be. I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? Don't wake me up worrying about you. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. I promise, though. No promises, though. No promises. Nope. No, I'm not promising. Don't take that out of context. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Okay. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Oof. This is gonna be the school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. Go to the fencing club. That's a thing, right? No? I did that for like 2 years. It was fun. Sword fighting and all, you know. It's just... Oh, jeez. It's just, you know, sword fighting. It's nothing super fancy. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori! Sayori, am I pronouncing that right? I just kind of assumed. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Sorry. You tell me, right? No? Okay. Sorry must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late to your own club. Words at work. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you'd know. Know what? Well, you could come to my club, the literature club, maybe? Is that what it is? Sorry. Yay! There is no way I'm going to your club. Meaning. Sorry is vice president of the literature club. I guess. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after that one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Wait, I need a drink. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why not? It's not like there's gonna be teens in there or anything like that. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Oh, that's what this is about. And Natsuki. I'm never good with these Japanese names. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Maybe. You never know. I let it alongside. Fine, I'll stop by your cupcake, okay? I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Again? Really? Stop! I should really stop selling my soul. Jeez, man. One of these days, it's gonna catch up with me. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Girl 1. Girl number 1. That is a great name. Good name. Sayori was always nice. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Girl number 2. Also, equally good name. Way to kill the atmosphere. Girl number 3. Man, I didn't see that one coming. Hey, Psycho, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. It's a club. This club, it's full of incredible girls. What are you looking at? Nothing. Just the text there on the screen. Nothing. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Not Natsuki. Is that girl number 3? Natsuki? Yes, girl number 3. Natsuki, I knew that. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I didn't recognize, in case I didn't get that. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also one of those who make cupcakes according to Sayori. Cupcakes. Those are good cupcakes. Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly to my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Okay, you didn't just like walk up and just announce it for them. You should just ignore her! Yeah, I'm sure they won't mind. Anyways, it's Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears to be more mature and timid. It seems to have a time keeping up with people who like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, what nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? Nope. That's girl number 2? That's Monika? Oh, okay. That's right. It's great to see you again, Psycho. Why did I not know your name then? Monika Sonos. We know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika's probably one of the popular girls in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Okay. So seeing her smile at me generally feels a little... You do, Monika. Come sit down, Psycho. We need room for you to be you need room for you at the table so you can sit next to me, Monika. Or this. Reading. I'll get the cupcakes. I like cupcakes. Sorry. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Yeah, come on, don't be rude. Let the person who made them serve them. Come on. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about you make tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged in the form of a table. Where? Is it behind me? Okay. As I mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs the wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. I've been feeling like that since the start of this video. I'm not good with games. I don't like games like this usually. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Okay. Okay, the whiskers are drawn with inching and little pieces of chocolate used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea where you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one and Monika, I follow. Then Monika and I follow. Jesus words. It's delicious. Ooh, that is. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Always do that. You gotta find the best spot to take that first bite. Actually, if I learned anything from YouTube, you gotta find the best spot to take that first bite, and then take the bite next to it, and save that best spot for last. Probably shouldn't mention that. That might be trademark. I'll link to it. Probably not. I turn the cupcake around. No, yeah, I already read that. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's trying to see if I like it. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The itching sweat of full flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. That's really good. Okay, it's a good cupcake. Thank you. Why are you thanking me? It's not like, well, you cooked it. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. You made them, and you gave them to me. So I said thank you. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. Not for you, you dummy. Oh, so... Alright. I gave up on Natsuka weird logic and dismissed the conversation. That's how I feel after every day. Just weird logic, dismissed conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying the tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of me, in front of each of us before getting down to the teapot next to the cupcake tray. They take time to breathe sometimes. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. Okay. After all, does not have a cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Actually, I dislike tea. But thanks for the offer. I guess. Okay, apparently I don't have an option for this. And don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Yeah, that's totally why I'm joining a literature club, because I don't like to read. I'm glad. Verified smiles at herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider joining the literature club? Nothing made me consider it. I just kind of got pulled over here against my will, and then I joined. It happens. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was particularly dragged here by Sayori. While I haven't joined any clubs yet, then Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? A president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the literature club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member or any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, To be honest, I can't stand all the politics and around the major club politics. Annoying. Oof. It feels like nothing but arguing about the biggest and the budget and publicity and to be prepared for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and something special out of it. Fair enough. And that's why none of your members like reading, right? And if it encourages others to get to literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Words, jeez. Yuri's also in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Literature doesn't grab my attention like at all. You have to work hard to convince people that both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Okay. I read things in a weird way sometimes, and this doesn't make sense the way I read it, but then I realize the appropriate way to read it that makes much more sense. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yay! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls and interested in some goals. Monica must have really hard finding these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. Yeah, literature. So much enthusiasm because they've talked a lot about reading and stuff. So it's like, what kind of thing do you like to read? Books. Considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good answer for that. Manga. Very specific. I muttered quietly to myself half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perked up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Okay. Not much of a reader, I guess. I like the pictures. Oh, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces rim of the teacup with her fingers. Oh yeah, they're holding tea. I forgot because I can't see it. My favorites are usually novels, but novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I can respect that. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Clearly. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walk in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds herself comfortable in the world of books, not people. I find myself comfortable in the world of video games, not people, and not this video game. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerses as well. Isn't it amazing how Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I can totally relate to your passion for horror books because I have read one horror book. I desperately grasped something I can relate to in the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I think I might have one of those. No, don't have a rock. Sorry. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, it takes me to another world that I can really put it down. That I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very useful for changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Horror's pretty fun sometimes. Oh, that's why. Well, I just, Natsuka's eyes darting over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about the cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of paper behind the club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Ooh, I don't know what that was. Don't say it out loud, and give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes are poems. Everything you do is just cute as you are, so he saddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Yeah, you tell them. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Probably not. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The trust from writing is writing to oneself. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, expose your vulnerabilities, and show even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do not have writing experience too, Yuri. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to... Oh no, I accidentally skipped that. I should grasp my mouse less firmly. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Yay! First event. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. No, I can't poem. That's where everyone is even. Yay, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond of the club. Isn't that right, Psycho? Maybe. Monika smiles warmly at once again. Hold on, there's still a problem. And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I lose my train of thought. That's where we'll still back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Psycho. Aw, you all got slightly shorter. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Yeah, you know, I probably would have, like, jumped out the window and dodge-rolled my way out of there, like, 5 hours ago. This is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these. Right. Okay, I have decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yay! Happy resolve. One by one, the girls' eyes line up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sorry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Oh, yay. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. You really just came for the cupcakes. I was super angry. Oh, jeez. Then it makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Oh, thanks, I guess. So now when we're gonna summon Satan. Because I'm excited for that part. Okay, everyone. I think can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring the next meeting, and then I'll share. Mona looks over at me once more. Psycho, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I don't. I literally do not. Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monika with a mediocre writing skills. With my mediocre writing skills, probably not. Mediocre is a very generous way to put it. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls seem to chit-chat, and as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Psycho, since we're really here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, sorry, I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart in the classroom to make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sorry, Natsuki, Yuri, and, of course, Monika. Well, will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Probably not, it'd be weird. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these people. Right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will be fine. Probably. It's a video game. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Ooh. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club members will like. Something good happens to whoever likes the most people most. Oh. um, um, I didn't think I was doing this. Words, the socks, the friends, crimson, fireworks, joy, convert, milk, dark, eternity, scars, chocolates, broken sparkles, essence, treasure, death, cheer, cry, inferno, cage, good poem skills. Hi again, Psycho. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I threw a bunch of words together on a paper and made something. Nah, don't worry. It might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. Yeah. Ugh, so much reading is making me thirsty. I was less comment, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Psycho. I hope this isn't too overwhelming to communicate for you. Making you drive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Yeah, I know. Like, come on. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. Okay, sorry, man. You know, stuff I didn't ask. Sorry, told me you didn't even want to join the club, any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't get to the end of it. Well, I'll leave then. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the clubroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops her back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Psycho always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Yeah, the key word here is fun. I just threw random words together and hope it makes sense. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. I didn't even know I did that. How dependable. Sorry, this is your room, so it is mostly distracting. Is distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Psycho can become good friends too? Sayori, as usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me into. Oh, you're even bought something today, you know? Oh, wait, sorry. Me, no, not really. Don't be shy. There really is nothing. What is it? Never mind. Okay. Never mind then. You guys need to learn how to give people some space. If they don't want to talk, just don't worry about it. They don't have to if they don't want to. Sorry, I made it sound like a big deal when it is really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, I was thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. So smooth, man. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want me to. Alright, well, here it is. Reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh, a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And could discuss it if you wanted to. This is how is a girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically took the book. Phew! Well, you can't read it on your own pace. You can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that's everyone settled in, I expose Monaco to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monaco are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Mary's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuka is running around the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Maybe by reading a book. I guess I could always read some of the books you gave me. Some of the books. She gave me multiple books? I thought it was just one. I'm feeling a little too tired for it. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes. End up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monaco. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what a literature club is about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. That's the word. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. I thought she was going to come to a revelation of some sort. That didn't work. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. Exactly. You need to advertise that fun thing. So it's more important to figure out how we get people to show up in the first place, you know? You also want to keep them there. If you don't want them to show up, be like, yeah, this is just a bunch of people reading, and then leave. You want them to show up, be like, hey, this is actually awesome, and then stay. And after they come, we can do a thing to speak to their creative mind. What's this? Zoe is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this? Okay. Ah, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Yes, food always helps. What kind? Well, you could just... Cupcakes! Yes. Aha! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. Yeah, I mean, they seem pretty good yesterday. You know. That works out perfectly. Well, why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to creative tummy. Speak to my creative tummy. Your tummy's creative? What does it create? Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we will still work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. At the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh god, you're so close! Well, I have my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Thanks. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Thanks. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Oh, that's a club? I should join that one. Oh, that one would be so fun. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Maybe. Now, I mean, I literally wrote that poem in like 3 seconds, and I played video games for like until 4 in the morning. So yeah, maybe a little late, you know. You know that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know? No, anime, right? That's what I was doing. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder, see if Monica is overhead. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sarah. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not even convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's secret. You do realize I can see every time you don't stay up because we're literally neighbors. I knew it! Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. What doubt? There is literally no doubt. I can't even do that. Look, sorry. It's written all over you. And on your scheduling. Sorry, glances around at yourself. Is it written all over me? It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. You're clearly in a rush this morning. Like your hair is sticking out and all around here. I run my fingertip down the side of his hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really hard to get right. I wouldn't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow, it isn't straight either. I mean, I thought it wasn't supposed to. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get that. Clean that up. Try not to stay with my fingers, but nobody will ever notice that. Of course they would. I just did. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't mind the ones. God freaking dang it, Chris! Every time I forget to go offline. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep up your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, sorry. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Yeah, come on, you don't just mention that kind of thing to someone. That's just rude. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started buying the blazer from the bottom. Once she's much better, it looks like you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't you say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Oh, jeez. Does this even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. You need a new shirt. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Oh, gee, I'm not reading that out loud. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better for now. Why does it feel strange to see Saori's blazer buttoned up like that? Because she literally never buttons it. You know, what if she doesn't like to? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Saori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's much better. Saori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if he keeps unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? It's not. People are stupid. Anyway, what are you saying? Like, that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then it wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway, so that's why I keep going. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Logic, man. It's simple logic. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez, man. Well, anyways, just focus on waking up a little bit early. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fair enough. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Yes, I'll just slam through your front door and just pile drive into your bed anime style. You're doing it again, Sarah. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Wanna get something that calls out. Why don't we share the poem we've written now? No, it's literally just a pile of paper with random words written on it. It is not a poem. It's an abomination, and I should burn it. Psycho, I can't wait to read yours. No, you don't want to, trust me. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I did, but it's not a good one. Yeah, my relaxation ends. I was relaxed? I was never relaxed. I can't even believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. Yeah, you literally just threw random words on a paper. That's what you do. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out the poem. Sorry, this one is... Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Good job. The other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. I pull out this piece of human garbage. Oh. Sayori, because she's least likely to kill me. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing Sayori. Yes, definitely. She's my good friend, after all. She's least likely to kill me for it. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Is it? Is that how you write poems? Just throw random words? Man, I know. I had no idea you're such a good writer. I am, apparently. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer. I'm not. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I literally just threw random words. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. I'm sure you don't like it, just I wrote it. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a psycho poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Literally just random words. It means literally nothing. Sarah hugs the sheet against your chest. You're so weird, Sarah. Honestly, just stop being weird. I'm just really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Or, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Psycho, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? It's not very deep down, it's quite surfaced. Trying new things like this for other people is something that only really good people do. Well, I guess I'm not a good person then. Shit, darn, I thought I was good. Thanks, Sari. I'm not sure if Sari sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. She's literally the only reason. She pulled me over here and told me you're joining and you don't have an option. None of that much means to her. Well, I should really learn to read it before I hit next. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to tell you that then. Yay, now I'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. I gotta read it. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through the blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you
like you missed me, kissing my forehead. I'd help me out of bed, making me rub my sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could keep sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Breakfast is usually good motivation to get out of bed, yep. Click outside the poem to continue. Sorry, that was... I actually don't understand a word of it. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? Yes. No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Well, I mean, if you just a little bit want to answer yes, but definitely want to say no. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. Still try my best. Yeah, I don't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, I should put it... How I should put it. It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. Breakfast. I made eggs and toast. While writing the poem. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I do it like almost every morning, but anyway. I got donuts today, so we're good. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Maybe I should start eating breakfast more often. Maybe that's why I'm in such a decent mood today. It was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time, I won't forget. I won't forget? What? And I'm gonna write the best poem ever! Well, I guess I look forward to it. Where's your notes next? Oh, Jesus Christ, it's getting forever. Monica. Hi, Psycho. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Always listening as in like you're always listening to everything everybody says, or always listening as in you're willing to hear what I have to say about the club? Because one's kind of creepy, but one's really good. I'm gonna assume the latter. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I wanted to share the poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Psycho. We're all a little embarrassed, you know? But that's sort of the barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Monica had my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sarah would like. Is that so? You and Sarah are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be... What is even the poem? Can I read it myself? I don't know it. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, maybe being good friends with Sayuri and I are really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities between why you wouldn't expect it. Then, that way, she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you are really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in a different way, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when you're reading your poem. I'm sure you're not reading into it too much. It could be. I literally threw random words onto a piece of paper. Oh gosh, I sound like urine. But in any case, Saru's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? I mean, you never know. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. Oh, excuse me. It could take a while before feeling comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find out what kind of style suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help and find what suits you most. That is very good. Trying new things is always a good thing to do things. I have been incorporating that a lot into by trying new random things sometimes and seeing what works. So that's why actually part of the reason why I play this game, because I'm like, I can't just not play this game just because I don't normally play games like this. I should try it. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah, totally. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. This is the second time I've heard this. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way you know. I see. Well, let's read it. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like the film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My reaction already scored with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Very nice. Still have no idea what that's supposed to mean. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, and that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, I have kind of a style gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I'm pretty sure I read half of that wrong because I'm really bad at reading cursive. That was cursive, right? What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. That's how you spell epiphany. Yes. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff it's because it's kind of coming so strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem, your brain, it gets too fixated on a specific point. You try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself into something on paper, tidy it up. Anyway, it's about this. If you feel your pen in the same spot too long, then you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. That is true. I've done that before. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Who should I show next? I'm gonna end it here. I did not bring water with this, and I, for some reason, didn't think there would be so much reading involved. I don't know why I didn't think that. Pretty sure it's called a visual novel. But, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the near future, my friends.